today we gather here to sing, but it's prayer. It's sung prayer. It's not a performance. It's a prayer. And we think of it however we want. We offer our voices to God, to each other, to ourselves. Hopefully our voices work. This one's having difficulty. Every tradition has singing or chanting as part of it. And according to scholars, the very first sounds that humans made were likely something that could be called singing. Extended sound. So when we sing in our prayer, it is our soul that sings. Our soul that sings. You can think about it mechanically if we want, the vocal apparatus. But really, when we're singing in prayer, we're invited to unleash our souls through sound. So this little call and response, the words are, sing out, oh sing out my soul. Sing out, oh sing out my soul. And then we playfully sing, pray in Latin. See, those things are not often put together. Playful Latin, but it's a thing. So we sing playfully, Veni, veni, veni. Say that with me. Veni, veni, veni. Right. Come, come, come. Come out and play. Anima mea. Together. Anima mea. My soul. So come out and play, my soul. Sing out, oh sing out, 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 my soul. Veni, oh sing out my soul. Sing out, oh sing out my soul. Sing out, oh sing out my soul. Sing out, oh sing out my soul. There it is, there's the soul. Sing out, oh sing out my 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 soul. In honor of Charlie, I'll
Yeah.
do this tradition by the switch. Goes. Consolation, desolation. There are two good words. You cannot hide from them. Consolation, desolation. At the end of the day, it's good to, I think, to reflect upon the day. Sometimes you may be so tired you don't have the energy to reflect, and that's also good and fine. But when you do, just to look back over the day and like a movie, and play it back and ask yourself, where did I feel consolation, consoling movement of the heart, the joy, peace, the feeling like, yeah, this is good. And then of course the flip side of that is look over the day and reflect and say, ooh, that was not one of those moments. That's the desolation. The feeling of maybe being troubled, or somehow not feeling that peace, that joy, that love within. It's an old practice. So I thought tonight, we'll skip the desolation part for tonight, but just curious, as we look back over the day today, was there a moment when you felt consolation, when you felt that inner consoling movement of the heart, whether it be joy or peace or love, or however you describe it, something that says, yeah, this is good. Kind of like when God created the world, in Genesis, remember? God's in the opening chapters of Genesis, it says, in the beginning, God created, and it goes through the 7 days, and each day, at the end of each day, it says, God says, this is good. You get the feeling like, God's really enjoying this, this is good. And then, and the last day, after we appear, human beings, God says, dang, this is very good. That's a paraphrase of the original Hebrew.
Yeah.
But it is emphatic. It's very good, it says in Hebrew. So that's my question for you, very simple question. What was your moment of good today?
I've been trying for quite a while to get moving on the next mandala, and I've had the inspiration for it for some time, and I've done some prep work by getting ready to draw. But I was actually able to begin today, and that I was able to, that I was sitting there with pencil and paper and moving forward, getting something that looked like something, just felt so good.
Mm-hmm. Going to sleep. You had a sleepy moment today?
No, I'm gonna do it in a few hours.
You're anticipating goodness. I see. Okay. Very good.
I had a fun spell of that, stomping through the woods with a young fellow today.
Any young fellow we know?
Mike Denzel.
Oh, okay.
I got to hang out with my child who is now adulting fully separate from me and just coming up with a plan and we're gonna go here and we're gonna go there and we can do this and it was pretty cool.
Mm.
Seeing a clean, organized kitchen pantry and the housekeeping section coming together. And I see that there's some new shower and bathroom supplies, and I was like, cool. That
Yeah.
got me a little excited. But besides that, it was taking a walk in the forest before dinner, and there was these trees and branches reaching out like it was like grasping onto the last bit of light. It was really romantic looking at them during the last bit of dusk. Confirmation. Oh, yeah, one more thing. We were rushing through in the kitchen and helping Chase out. And I just remember him basically giving my own advice, just slow down and breathe. It was, I think it was Barb or Kendra that said it was like, if you slow down, then time slows down with you. Like you can literally make time stop. And I was a good remembrance of that, whoever stated that. When you just breathe and slow down and not get caught up with the chaos, you create your own little bubble of time to slow down.
No, didn't one of Stefan's songs say, if you want to live life free, take your time, go slowly? But wait, that wasn't Stefan, that was Brother, Sun, and Sister Moon, wasn't it?
That's Donovan. Right, from Brother, Sun, Sister, Moon, William, exactly right.
So I was reminded today when someone got home from a trip, I have this thing from when I was young about the 10 lepers and only one went back and said thank you, and that just really struck me as a child. And so I try always to say thank you God, thank you Jesus, thank you Holy Spirit, for whatever it is, prayer that was answered today, somebody getting home from a trip, and they got home and then the car broke down. Like they just got home and then the car stopped working. And I was just kind of in the awe of, you know, how many prayers God answers. And I just it's awesome, but it just fills me with gratitude. And I believe that the car breaking down when they got home is kind of God's protection for them on the trip. That's kind of how I look at it.
Any other thoughts? So, for myself, I was out for a few moments with Irena, and we were walking around the labyrinth and talking about trees being planted and all kinds of possibilities there. And it was a lovely moment of envisioning and dreaming and just smiling at things to be created and beauty to appear. and afterward, sometimes when you have a moment, and then afterward something occurs to you. It's like, oh yeah. It doesn't occur to you in the moment, but afterward it may. So it was one of those after moment moments, and it occurred to me how good it is that it's actually happening, that a community is being formed, that we're envisioning structures, growth, trees, everything. You know, the first retreat that I offered here before moving in here was called What's Happening?
Mm.
And then the second retreat I offered here was called Something's Happening.
Mm.
I don't move very far from my initial wording, you know. And I think maybe the next retreat I might offer would be called, Yep, it's happening. And it's just a very deep consolation. This is the word we started off with. That the prayers and the work and the conversation and the many, many, many people for the past 25 years have brought this into being, and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's deepening every day. And I just want to say, first of all, thank you to everybody that's here for helping to bring this into being. And then secondly, to just say something like this. Each day, you know, like the Brother, Sun, Sister, Moon song says, each day we're building something very beautiful here. You know, it says stone by stone. And we make up words and say meal by meal, dish by dish, cookie by cookie, whatever we want to add in there. You know. But every day it's like we're adding something, you know, an act of kindness, something. And it's the building stones, if you will, to a beautiful structure called community. So it's a very, very good thing.
Mm.
So we'll close with a song. Your dream to be. Take your time want to live life free, take your time, go slowly.
If you want to live life free, take your time, go
Slowly. At the close of this day, we give thanks for your great love that shines in every heart, and for the little community that you are building here. We give thanks. May we each day build just a little bit. May it be so.
Maybe.
And with a healthier tomorrow.
You're not feeling so well, were you?
Just took some rice. And,
Yeah.
just took some rice to clear those obstructions.
Oh, good.
You had something to eat now?
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good idea.
You had me nibble on the. You had me take a half forkful of those rice.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, you threw that out. Orange juice was probably good though. Would you like some more orange juice? Orange juice and kombucha.
Upset stomach?
He did lab work this morning. It was a fasting lab.
Oh.
And then he said he didn't need breakfast.
Yep, that's a good formula.
And then we had Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oops.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
So now you've got me thinking about inflammation. So do I have your permission to like text you now and then different ideas?
Yeah, please do.
Do you know who Barbara O'Neill is? She's a
it's a familiar name.
yeah, I think she's either a naturopath or she's an MD, but like maybe from Australia. She writes and talks a lot about
Yeah, I got a
inflammation
picture of
and
all
natural.
five of them here.
Uh-huh.
Are they today, right?
Yeah, it's summertime.
She was the
You
one
were up there
who
busy.
got me out of the castor oil.
Yeah, I saw the.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have, I
Yeah.
already did a
Probably gonna come
detox
back
Mhm.
now. Right?
Oh, yeah.
years ago,
Keep coming back.
but I found castor oil, it's good for like
They've learned
Oh, yeah.
where supper
like
is.
almost anything.
Yeah.
I used to
Very
go on a
strange.
bee
Yeah,
sting and it was
I
like,
was
took
trained.
care of it like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well,
It's
I,
hard to
it was
adopt
like I was
it,
walking the
because-
dog and the bee flew into the back of my arm, like it
Right.
was
Going back.
bad.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, oh, well, I'm finding castor
Yeah.
oil works for everything. I think I'll try it on the bee sting.
Get under the couch.
Mosquito bites and bee stings for me are usually very,
Well, get under there.
like I get a swollen egg.
Oh, big
They
response.
were
Yeah,
out
I took
there
care of it
running
right away.
on all
It was
the
unbelievable.
furniture last night.
So,
It sounded
as I
like a
think of
little herd
things-
buffalo.
Yeah, please do.
Oh,
You got my number?
jumping.
Yeah, I can remember, but like I just
No, like-
hadn't thought of that castor oil. They
Nice,
really,
yeah.
it's so,
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
but it was
supposed to be
pretty
able
cute.
to
I
like
mean, they made a
break
lot
up
of noise
lumps,
for all the
which
things
I
they
have
are.
found to be
That's
true.
good. It makes it lighter.
I mean, like
Oh,
I
wow.
hit
Yeah.
my
But it's
side
hard
of
to
my
adopt
thumb,
it because.
and then I got like a little
Up to
like
that.
coma, like hard.
Okay.
They're-
Right.
they're
I just
inside
took care of
the-
it. It's
Okay, I guess maybe like it's hard to know
Organic
because if it's
castor.
wild
well,
cats, we could
it's
just
gotta be organic.
you feed them for a
and
while,
it
they're like
has
coming
to
here,
be
but it's
in
coming
a
one day for no
brown
reason. They just
glass
leave.
bottle,
That's, yeah.
and it
that's
has to
cats.
be
Especially-
hydrogen free.
It's hard.
Most of them, if they come in brown bottle, are
Text me that.
okay, well, let me look up how you spell it.
Okay.
Yes, I wouldn't, but
We're
anyway,
doing. We keep it for a
in
while. and
fact,
just-
so
Well, I mean, I didn't want them coming
I
in, but
started
they got
using
that
it for
familiar.
Oh.
toenail
I
fungus.
started out, I did it
I
out
never
of my
knew I had
hand, and I
toenail
could
fungus
pet them while
because
they were eating.
From
and
birth or from
Mm.
little
so I
kid,
would come
my
in and
two
cat the
pinky
one,
toenails
help
were always
myself
thicker.
in the kitchen.
And I just thought, oh,
And then
pinky
cat the
toenails
one.
are always thicker.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I
that
thought you
wasn't
wanted
it.
to come. The mom wanted to come
Yeah.
But I
back.
didn't know that because they
I
were
mean, you know,
always
someone,
like that. Yeah,
Kinda like
so anyway,
tame themselves.
Oh,
it takes a
tame, like,
long
that's what-
time
Get
for
tame
castor
and
oil
become-
to take care of toenail
But
fungus,
like, do you mean like
but
they
for
just
sure it
it's
does.
like to
Oh, wow.
become or
Yeah,
something?
so anyway,
Yeah,
Okay.
but they talk
but
about
other
it
ones,
for
you know, like these
inflammation,
cats might never
either
do
on
that.
joints
It depends
or,
on the
you know,
individual.
if you're doing a
Okay, I guess we
detox.
just feed them. So that's okay.
If I see any
Yeah.
reels,
We had
I'll
babies
try to
constantly
save
here.
them
The
for you.
mama
Thank
got
you.
killed,
And I
so
think
we
of
fed them every
other
day.
things.
You could handle and stuff.
Did you
but
ever hear
They
of
got about
Doris
as big
Rapp?
as these kittens.
Do the kids
She,
stay?
she
They only
was an
spray
American
when
artist.
they're
I just looked
threatened.
her up.
Oh, I mean, they
Last
stay
weekend.
with us?
Well,
She died like
that's
3 or
what we
4
were
years ago,
wondering,
but
so we-
she had been a
they
doctor
stayed there
for
for-
50 years.
So they got about as
Board
big as,
certified.
and then we happened to
in
be
3
sitting
fields.
outside
Oh,
one
wow.
evening.
And you
And
know,
they all
today
lined up.
you're,
There
you're
were
lucky to
5,
find out who's
and
board
we marched
certified.
in a
and
little
what.
row down into the
But
field.
at any
below
rate,
our house,
she
and never
had
raised
a-
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Chemicals,
that's a little sad, I think.
all that
Yeah,
kind of
it
stuff.
was
So
fun.
there's a bunch of stuff I'm sure will come to mind.
Oh, I guess maybe,
But
yeah,
you
maybe
know,
once they're raised.
right,
And now we're
support
going to
you.
deal with it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just
Oh, that's the word.
Well, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
oh yeah, no, that's,
I thought you were like, oh, like we raised you, so now
Well,
go to the
Kendra's
wild
been
because you
here.
grew up or something.
She introduced us
Oh,
to
that was
chia seeds.
wonderful
I was
little
gonna ask you if you
Well,
had
I-
experience with those.
I actually, so my youngest child is
Oh, that's
well,
why.
she's highly
Still
allergic to a
domesticated.
lot of things. And chia seeds was one of the things I couldn't use.
I guess there is
But
joy
chia
in
seeds
just even if
are
they're
a
at least it's
good
the kind
egg
of for a while.
substitute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, that's what I
Yeah.
really wanted to use some. I mean, they're nutritionists. I mean,
Yeah.
nutritionists and everything.
Oh,
But I
we
couldn't.
don't. We already feed
her
them raspberry.
limitations. So I haven't
Yeah,
used.
there are some of
I
the
mean,
biggest
she's
cats.
on her own now, but some things I just
You
never
don't wanna
got
be
back
bored.
to.
and you said
Yeah.
you don't do nuts,
I am very allergic to
so
nuts.
almond milk is
No
not.
almond milk, no almond flour, no cashews. But this is where my kids got their allergies. They got them from me.
Right, yeah, mine too. Well, I found out my gluten intolerance because of William.
Good supper.
Yeah.
Oh,
Years of doctors, the last doctor I ever bothered to go to,
Oh, yeah.
some women
Oh, yeah,
have
the
hives.
taste, you know, the fish. and
He
stuff.
said some women have
Actually,
hives.
I
Some,
realized-
some women have hives, and that was the last time
Is that fish
I
on dry for you?
went to, but we figured it out
Oh,
for
actually,
William.
Right.
It was dry because
So
I
when I
forgot
was
to put sauce
researching my
on the
daughter's
fish,
health,
and I was sauteing.
there was this book
Oh,
called
okay.
Dead
Well, we
Doctors
need a
Don't
nice
Lie.
stir,
It's
but
still
no,
in print,
we
Dead
do,
Doctors
you know,
Don't Lie.
And I often
And
put
in
lemon
the
out
book,
too,
he
I always
says
think.
if you
Oh,
don't
right,
want to
because
go
the lemon-
gray,
Yeah, the lemon
take
fixes that
selenium,
fish, right?
vanadium, and chromium. And I thought, well, that's a bunch of bunk. If that was
Those
true,
Salmon and mayonnaise in the
Yeah.
and we'd
fridge
all
for
take
you.
it, and then we'd
bag.
feel great.
In a blue
So
bag.
I'll
Little
prove
bit.
you wrong.
Not big.
How arrogant was I? I'll take those supplements.
So I went to
And
these-
when I
these
go
start-
gray, we'll know it's why. Well,
Yeah, and
I took
so that's
them,
why I realized that-
and this is my natural hair color, and I'm like way older than you.
like,
Oh, really?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm
okay, spill the beans.
what, my age?
So what I make, I think it's
Okay.
not like.
I'll be 80 in January.
Oh, no way. There is no way. There is no way you're gonna be that. No.
Well, I am,
Well, I can't believe it.
all
That's great.
right.
So
But I shared, so
I'm
Constantly
64.
building after pizza.
64.
Yeah.
So you're
So-
You don't look that either.
Yes.
Well, but it kind of crept up on me because selenium, vanadium, and chromium are micronutrients, so you don't take them all the time. And so I started at like 43, 44,
Yeah.
and then I was, when I passed 50,
They
so
want me to say
I'm an
about,
older
like,
mother.
I don't want to say this because my parents.
And
well,
that's one of the
first
ways
of all,
I know I'm
there's
like,
two bedrooms,
I
so
got
one
15 or
my
20
guest,
years later.
I don't
So,
like that.
so my
Yeah,
kids,
but also they
their
do function one day.
friends,
They argue.
thought this is what they said to my
Whenever I can, I just leave.
your mother is so much
So are you
younger
looking
than
for
my
some
kids.
kind of
But my kids were laughing because they knew I'm at least 10 years older than any of their friends.
Oh, wow.
Here.
Ideal, like,
So we were all at the church and this girl's like,
I'm okay with just
and I
like,
said,
like,
why do you say that? Why would you say you think that I'm younger than your parents? And she went,
look at
just
my
look
hair,
at you.
like, this kind
You
of
don't
thing's
even have
good
any
too.
gray hair.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
definitely open to it.
And then we were kind of like, oh
I
yeah.
wanna say what's
So-
longer, actually, but-
Selenium,
clicks then,
vanadium,
huh?
and chromium do work to prevent gray hair, but guess what?
But
It
yeah, like,
also
so my goal is
prevents
to
a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh, yeah, the
like, you know,
micro.
strokes
That's my
and
whole
Mm.
lifestyle,
brain
being
type
independent.
diabetes and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
and
blah.
that's like most
Yeah.
So I don't
but
take
what
it
would
very
that be like for a
often,
job in my own business? It
but
isn't.
clearly it works. And the guy
I mean,
who
I'm not-
wrote the
Have you
Dentocracy
ever
Don't
thought
Lie,
about group
he
health?
was he
I
was
know when I was a
heavy
student,
into
we also did
nutritional
group
research.
As students.
So before he went to medical school,
But I remember
he
when I
was a big famous big animal
rented
guy
a house,
doing
for 6 of us.
autopsies
It
and
was
all
a huge
kinds of
house,
stuff. And so
6
the
bedrooms.
gray hair thing
And everyone had their own
is
room.
from
And
nutritional
that was
research
huge.
from
Bro,
the Asian population.
Yeah.
Because they know that if true Asian descent, true Asian diet, those criteria,
Yeah.
either don't go gray or they don't start to go gray until they're in
You know,
their
I have my
70s.
privacy.
And so their seaweed and their diet is rich in these three
African American used to
I don't know,
be
I guess students
like
will be-
that, and they seem to be getting grayer earlier.
Well, yes, and there's this thing about nutrition. Have you heard of Weston Price in your travels? Weston Price?
No.
Weston Price was a dentist, I'm gonna guess, in
It's
the,
like twice the price from.
I don't know, 1930s, or a long time ago. And there's this Weston Price Foundation, but he traveled the
Yeah,
world.
because now,
And
well, I
he
mean,
would
also,
photograph
even though.
children and adults and their mothers or whatever,
But
and
college
their
is more
smiles,
stuff,
and you
it's
can
more
tell
stuff
like
like
nutritionally who was sound and not sound by their teeth.
It's gonna be interesting. you know, nobody
So,
knows.
that's a whole kind of organic, grass-fed, butter,
These
eggs,
places, you know,
raw milk.
Yeah,
Not processed food, yeah. That's where that changed.
Yeah, kind of used to.
Processed food became the only accessible.
I never thought education.
Which,
Processed food became the only accessible option, and
yeah.
Having an impact.
yeah.
And I knew
But in
that
terms of
when
getting
it
a
was
job,
happening,
two verses, possibly.
because it happened right after the war.
One is religion, one is music.
That it
Nobody
became,
makes money in any one of those. You know, it's very rare.
some of this stuff was discovered
And then things work out, right?
because they were trying to
Things work
figure
out.
out how to feed the soldiers
Right.
and keep the food. So, yeah,
Oh, right, but chelation. And that was because of, what, World War One?
I remember once I was.
I didn't know that.
where's that again?
Chelation. They used it with the soldiers because of the gas from the.
mustard gas? Oh, I didn't know. You
I
chelate for gas.
Heard the name, I've heard the word, and I used to know what it was, but I need
It's
the
just-
memory refresh.
Yeah, so it's just a way to remove chemicals
Right.
from the
Okay.
blood with an IV
Okay,
with a chelating agent, and
You don't hear about it often except for like kids who have been exposed to lead or,
right.
yeah, I know I've heard it, I
Yeah.
just,
otherwise it's not mainstream. I think
Yeah.
that's the only mainstream.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
use.
not mainstream, but it was mainstream. That's where it started.
Right.
So this is the interesting thing. Like, it was acceptable after the war for mustard gas. U.S. government, medical use, but then when doctors wanted to use it for detoxification or whatever, yeah.
Hmm.
I would never
Interesting.
ever. I thought you were probably only
If I
like a
were me
couple years
advising my
older than me.
younger self, I'd say, you're crazy.
So I'm 64. I thought you
The
were.
good thing nowadays, like, so
Under
even
70.
musicians or whoever,
Huh?
so
that was a long
now
time
you put
ago
your videos
for
on
me.
YouTube,
And we
right?
know you're young.
Just from having the
Not that young though.
Huh?
Like
Not
nowadays,
as young as you
like
think
people
I am.
say, oh, don't play
I'm
video games
60.
before,
Oh,
right?
no
So
way.
exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
that people make.
Yeah, I was a late mother
They
too.
don't have to be
Will
good, they
was
just
when I
have to be
was
funny or
35,
something.
and my daughter was married when I was 30.
This guy in Ireland.
I traveled.
I'm very well. You look young.
Being light fair helps because you don't notice color changes as much, I think.
Right.
And,
Right.
so he
And
comes on YouTube
the big
and
thing
says,
in my youth that I got hooked onto was sunscreen.
when Americans come
Oh,
to
you
visit
did?
Ireland,
Yeah,
You use
I
sunscreen.
just
I
said
used
one word
sunscreen
for
from
it.
a very
Don't.
early age.
Just
Oh,
don't.
see, I never did.
You're trouble. when
Yeah.
you come here.
I did not like the sun, and the sun didn't like me.
Well, yeah.
I think
You
that
have
helped.
that
Talks about
kind of
things,
complexion.
commonplace things, you know, they're going to buy.
Yeah,
a
some
don't feel
didn't
like
like me either, but I didn't use
few minutes
sunscreen.
about that one thing.
Now I have skin cancer.
Yeah, my mom was a beach bum, not because she literally grew up
It's a
on a
great
beach
time for
and
artists to
she's
be able, oh, actually, AI.
struggling with
Yeah.
that
So,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I'll send
Because
it
like,
along.
so the
Once I was old enough to
Hollywood writers are on
go
strike,
to
going
the
on
beach.
strike
She would just
because-
walk the beach, and it wasn't suntanning, it wasn't anything like that, that was her playground. She-
Because before AI
Walk
was
the
this
beach
popular,
and
the stereotype that
worrying
AI
about
was going to be good at like boring
Okay.
things, right? Not art.
Well, yeah, the thing about all of this stuff is there's multiple points of view,
Right.
and it depends on who you subscribe to.
Mhm.
And I, like, there's certain doctors I trust, and then there's this stuff I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What I found is like
You know, when you say she's an AI,
I knew,
you're saying that somebody
used Castor Oil
has
for a
created
while.
this
Mm-hmm.
AI
And
image or
yes,
AI
it
persona.
works. And there's other things that
Is it a
work
robot?
also.
Sure, I'm sure.
So
So when she
it's
gets
kind
paid,
of like
who gets paid?
take your pick
Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
do what makes you feel good.
That's right. And there's
And
actually
as far as the hair, I don't know, there's no
So who
no
pays, who gets
genetic
paid?
thing in there.
well, I mean,
Maybe AI.
not to have this little gray hair at 64.
Right.
I mean,
So
Yeah.
successful that
I mean,
Tony was
probably
making new
genetically,
roles now to be-
my parents
Really?
were
Yes.
like some
I've never
people
seen a
start
movie
graying at
with
30.
AI actors, though.
Right.
But yeah,
Maybe
so
I
not
have
not
to-
that, but compared to my
I remember the
siblings,
name of the
you
the
would not think
actress
I'm from the same family
that,
in terms of the amount of gray
yeah,
hair they
they've
have.
been making short
Yeah.
movies
And-
for sure,
And it's interesting
and
because
people are
the doctor
buying into
who
it,
here
you
my
know,
daughter,
and Hollywood's pissed off. So,
Yeah, 'cause they make
Yeah.
billions and
I
billions.
talked
Yeah.
to her about
Yeah.
not the
We
gray
should
hair,
get in one stand in the audience.
Yeah.
the hair loss. Because I had told my two boys if they took the right vitamins, they wouldn't lose their hair. So I told her, I said, listen, I think I lied to my kids. I need to have a truth telling thing, because if I did, I would have cleaned it up with them. And so I told her, she said, what did you do? And I said, well, I told them if they took the right vitamins, they wouldn't lose their hair. And she went, oh, Lisa, that's very
But
true.
it makes sense.
And if they do lose their hair and they take the right supplements, it will
They
grow
don't have a
back.
budget for $1 million actresses.
See, she has
But it's good
written
for regular
6
people to watch
textbooks,
movies.
Yeah.
6
So
medical
what's Hollywood
textbooks
gonna do?
Yeah.
on how to reverse any disease.
Yeah.
She's
Because
internationally,
like for example, like
extremely
it's not
This is
years,
so-
it's like this
this
guy
is
now,
an
right?
Indian
Some of us are
doctor.
old
Yeah.
enough to make more to make it.
But in the
AI,
US,
like,
like,
And her name?
not like videos,
her name
but
is
new kinds of
Kalpana
like ChatGPT, right? Because
so the
Like, that's
first
what we
medical
got too.
textbook
I wonder what happened
I
when
bought,
put my name
and
in
I
chat.
figured, oh, I'd take it to
oh
the
right, yeah,
doctor.
you see that.
And then my doctor could use it, you know what I mean? Like it would be a good tool. I took it to my doctor, he opened it, he said, I don't even know what that is.
But, yeah,
And so
so how would,
it's-
what would you recommend?
we're talking about Dr. Patel
for those
wrote
that
6
are
medical
overly injured?
textbooks about reversing
How are we gonna adapt?
degenerative diseases is really what
What
she's
do we-
reading.
Well,
It's hopeless, right?
Well,
Struggle.
I know I've got.
a
Well, I
reference
know I'm fed up with it.
You're fed up with
to,
it.
Yeah.
well, let's see,
Yeah,
degenerative
they-
disease,
they use this-
rheumatoid
They use
arthritis.
this
You
AI.
know,
They use this AI
I'm
crap for
open to looking at
scams.
some
Oh
new
yeah.
For scams and
ways of, you know,
Can it
like,
also be used for
because,
purposes?
Well,
you know, well,
Like to
for my
understand
bones, I'm
medicines
taking,
They create beautiful
I'm
works of
getting
art.
one of these,
Can it do that?
newfangled things they've come up with
Oh, for
for bones.
Density, is it an
They-
infusion or
Yeah, well,
Or
it's
pills.
shots.
shots? Okay, all right.
2 shots once a month.
That's hard.
Once a month, you go eat 2 shots. Each shot
Yeah, I mean,
does
China's
a
AI is
different
different.
thing.
It's like
I was gonna say, China is way beyond
And
us, isn't it?
it's a little
You
beyond.
work off
Yeah, because like
calcium
because
that's
I think it's an
in your
education
body
system. Because in China, like other
to
Asian
help
countries, there's
the
like you know
bones.
how Asian parents like push
And
kids too hard.
I've heard about it.
one
Yeah.
affects a certain
Yeah, like that.
kind of
Like,
cell,
if you say art,
and the other one
your parents
works
are so
with
mad at
another
you and
kind of
you
cell.
know it's gonna be have a hard time.
So it's the two And
it's so
this is
basically
the
a lot of
first
parents
of the
intend to be
medical,
yeah, which is why like
medically
all
approved
transplant is
kinds
just
of
100.
things,
Right.
not natural,
Yeah, so but also like it's just like
that has
there I think there's less
improved
regulations in China for AI.
the bones,
Yeah, because
the
China's gonna
bone.
want to
Oh,
Uh,
you're seeing the measurable differences.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is
not
the
better,
first
but
time,
they're like on par.
uh,
now, I think.
we
But
haven't
they're on
we
track to be better
definitely have
because of the
three
education culture.
sessions
Yeah.
now, so,
Right.
I,
Thing about the United
Yeah.
States and their
but you have to
China
commit
food,
to once a month for a whole year,
Oh, wow.
place.
and
It's really simple.
to sign on the dotted line.
Right, well, unfortunately, some of the stuff I know about,
Because before that was
well,
it
it's
was
legal.
legal. But anybody who gets
We don't
close
do
to the
anything
US,
illegal.
so we
Yeah.
do, right?
Well, that's the thing, I mean, you've
we
heard
have in
the-
America
after World
what
War
we call the
II,
Underground Railroad for
there was a
healthcare.
bi-
So there's a
bipolar,
great European treatment
there was
for
Russia,
MS,
power,
Yeah.
arthritis,
but
basically
very quickly, United States
degenerative
began
or,
to power maneuver
inflammatory
Russia. So now it's a
diseases of
unit.
inflammation.
Although,
But the American Cancer
is coming,
Society,
and Russia's
which
doing
also
it.
is used
So now
on
it's
cancer,
back
so
to-
it's got
and
a
even
wide
India,
variety of
I
applications.
shouldn't say even, but
The American
India
Cancer
is like that.
Society told the
So
inventor
now
they
it's
would
bringing
not
multipolar
support his treatment in
in terms
America.
of power.
So he
Yeah.
stopped training.
And the United States is, I mean, the government.
Well,
of the United States
he's,
and
I don't know what happened to him, I have to,
are so-
I know who I could ask,
what's the word?
doctor wise. But he was, this was over 10 years ago, he was getting older,
Controlling,
wanted to
fearful,
sell
so
his
that if
company,
they're not number one
but there was, he
in
was getting
everything,
interest from all those American doctors, and so he was training them.
that's
But
ridiculous.
everybody
But
outside
I
of
think the
America
reality
has
is
no
the United States
crap.
is going to have to accept.
So it made him
that
nervous
today,
because he's looking to
as
sell his
number
company and he
one
doesn't
power
want to be in
is
bed with the bad guy.
There's
So he called and they said, no, we won't support it. So he waited and then he called again and the American Cancer Society said, no, we will not support your treatment. So he said, that's it, I will not train any more American doctors. So the ones who were trained got grandfathered in and the ones who weren't trained couldn't get trained.
It's a country in Lincoln.
Because my daughter's original doctor was,
So you don't know what the treatment is.
oh, I do, because my daughter got it. So
And
it's,
it is.
well, it's called sequence amino acid modulation. So everything in your body,
But
every
these countries are
little,
meeting now.
you know, function is run by an
Yeah,
amino
from that's
acid
what's
chain.
it.
And this test, which is done in Oxford,
But
you take a
they're
blood
meeting
draw
now.
and then
They're
they
basically
put it up
saying,
against 450 or however many different
Yeah.
outcomes. And from that, then they could tell you if you're a candidate
We're going to
and-
create our
and-
own NATO.
and what to do.
And
So
it's going to be a
they
challenge.
sent her blood to Europe,
To the US
to
and it's-
Oxford. They did the test, then they took the results and sent it to the top allergist, immunologist in the world for his review. And he said, yes, sequenced amino acid modulation, but she's only, she was I think at that point 7. So give her, she's young, half a dose every 3 weeks as opposed to a full dose.
I just hope maybe,
So-
maybe China
So
should be
this is
number one.
used in Europe for
I feel
cancer
like-
and all kinds of stuff. And I
It's just,
actually, so my daughter,
Okay, there are different good things about China
because,
where it's like, so
she had elevated secretory IgA. We all have IgA, we all have secretory IgA, you have to have it. But if it is too high or too low, you're screwed. You're just gonna die. And hers was like 6 times too high.
I heard China.
So we had to bring that down and that's the treatment that they decided
Yeah,
to
and the
use.
problem with China is the government's
So,
too powerful.
because I was taking her,
So,
you know, all to Michigan
yeah,
from
and it's like, I heard
Buffalo
Jack
and then
Ma
to
the other
Michigan
day,
from Pennsylvania.
like he was saying something bad about China
Anytime I met a
publicly.
patient, I
Yeah,
would
and then he disappeared from
my
public eye for a couple months for I
what can I
guess
learn?
education when he
Because it
was
was
coming back.
free.
He was
Right,
much more
right.
involved.
And these
So-
people, some
Yeah,
have been,
so I don't know,
you
like,
know,
if that was
really
Chinese
sick
disease.
and this and
I
that.
think so.
So,
Like, I mean, he wanted to
some
not be.
patients in
I
the
don't know,
waiting
he
room
said
in
he's
the
not a
doctor's
hard
office in
because
Michigan,
they got rejected,
and
but
this
he's so
guy
China.
over to the side hears
Yeah, so
me,
I think
and he comes over, he's like, hey, can I join you? And I'm like,
The government's
"Oh,
control
who are
of
you?"
Chinese
And,
entrepreneurship.
"Oh, where are you
Like,
from?
the
He's
two
from
Chinese
Texas.
entrepreneurs.
He's in Michigan now.
So,
For this
and, and,
He's
and,
from
and they
Texas.
said to him afterwards,
And I
right?
said, okay, well, what are you here for? And he's like, oh, I'm here for the SAM shots, which is sequenced immunoglobulin. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're getting the SAM treatment. I said, oh, what are you for? He was getting it for cancer. So it was the first and only person I ever met who was getting it for that, which it was originally designed for cancer. But in the, but this is like 40 plus years ago,
Yeah.
they realized, well, not only does it work for these kinds of cancer, but it works for all. Like the guy in Michigan doctor who was like, oh yeah, the SAM shot makes MS look easy. MS, boom, cleared. Boom, like that. So this guy's from Texas getting the SAM shot for cancer. And I'm like, oh my God, how is it? How is it? He goes, well, first of all, he said, I'm coming from Texas. So you better believe it's darn good for me to come this far. I said, okay, but like, no, really, how is it? And he said, no side effects, no pain, no long-term, you know, it's inexpensive, it's easy. No wonder they don't want us to have it in America.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, like, you're on the right track, and literally from, we know from the placebo research, if you believe something will work, it will probably work.
They're saying yes to
I
treatment.
had this, so my, was it like 2 years ago? So I fell into this neuroplasticity of the brain
Mhm.
and psychoneuroimmunology, and I'm like, oh my God, they're like my two favorite things, because if you combine them, you know, the chances of like,
So when Tim
You
was driving
never
here,
being
I
sick.
saw that most of the places here were like churches, and Tim was saying
Like
that here is very pro-shop, right?
Mm.
so of course I did a
So,
mini
I'm
podcast where
interested,
I
like,
combine
how
those two
each of these,
topics,
like,
because they do kind of, well, they do really,
Yeah.
I mean, in a real sense, they're,
but anyway,
you know,
I want to go do the dishes, so we don't, I don't like to look at the dishes in the
somebody
morning.
around the corner
they're done.
Oh, do you think they're done?
said, you should come out.
I don't know.
All right, let me go check.
Go ahead and
See, it's my thing, in my own
I
place.
want to see if I can still see the moon out this door. It's gone overhead already.
I saw it a little last night coming in.
Yeah, there's always, it should still be pretty big tomorrow night.
No, that hasn't happened. I don't engage in that. I realize that we're in a
Right here.
Yeah,
There.
it would move that.
It's cold out here, really cold, like the biting cold has started.
Now,
It's hospice really lovely.
engaging in arguments like that.
We should have the casserole tonight and done the fish tomorrow.
We like that to hear it,
Weather-wise, that's what I.
sing with us,
Do we need
eat
to
with us,
open the door open?
work together. To me, that's a better conversation.
then, oh, problem.
That makes sense, yeah. Like, you don't have to talk about those kind of.
Oh, I see it. It's fine.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm good with you. I know.
Read, and then those people,
That is beautiful.
to hold those kinds of.
Okay, so tomorrow night I'll try to remember to look when it's down here, it's so big.
Raise really important issues over which we are developing.
Oh, it really does look like a,
I remember once I was in Memphis,
you know, I always see that.
Yeah,
in the South Dakota,
I think that's why I said.
and there was a place where we
But
could
it's
do
not,
this.
it's a lady.
And, so I lived in Memphis for a couple of years, Memphis.
She didn't come back, so I'm gonna go see her.
Liberals, progressives. And I thought I could say anything. And so I, in the meeting, they asked me, does anyone have any ideas for how we can enhance a civic life for the campus? And I raised my hand. I said, why don't we have public discourse on different issues between conservatives and liberals and progressives? Public discourse.
Right, that's,
So, and the person who directed the meeting looked at me and you could see what I was thinking about what to say. And finally said, that's a good idea, next. And basically I was dismissed.
yeah, because,
As he told me.
right, because like, you know, like Charlie Kirk.
See if I can find the chia seeds.
What do you think of
The
Charlie
what?
Kirk and
The
his
chia
book,
seed
The
pudding
Conversation?
that
I don't
Kinder
know.
already made.
I've seen it in our
You
refrigerator.
seem to do the
Well,
same
there's
thing.
one it's
Yeah.
hers. And there's one
So I
that's
mean,
in a
like
mason
the
jar
wage,
with
I
white
definitely
plastic
disagree with a
lid.
lot of things.
And that's the one I'm looking for.
Okay. Mason
What about
jar,
method?
white plastic lid.
Yeah, I'm not
The
sure which
speech
bridge
is
to put it
definitely
in
sensitive,
either.
and I don't know if he's only doing that on the ones with camera for content that's getting more views,
Right.
or if he's actually like that all the time. Because like I did see him on one thing happening where he was very respectful, or actually maybe a few. But when he's on college campuses,
Right.
yeah, he's
Right.
like, oh, like transgender women are not women, or something like that, right? Like yeah, I mean like, okay, I
No,
personally agree that
women-
biologically, yes, you cannot, transgender women cannot have babies. I
It must
agree.
be in
He
the
can say
other
like
one.
that. But he doesn't have to say it in such a way where like he's interrupting people,
Right.
he's saying things like, oh, you're an idiot if you don't believe that, right? It's just like, I think his presentation might have been the reason why he was assassinated. Because there are a lot of people who, also have views like him, right? But and maybe public speakers too. Like maybe Jordan Peterson is, well, you know Jordan
I
Peterson?
do.
Yeah, like I think his way is probably more sensitive, even
Right.
at least better than Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jordan Peterson's way of approaching conversation is better in many ways than Charlie Kirk. I've only listened to a few times Charlie Kirk because I was curious, and what I heard was somebody who, did the homework, did, the study, they got the statistics, right? They got the data, the information, they wanted to back up their argument. But Charlie didn't seem to be sincerely listening and even learning from people who were speaking, college students or otherwise. He was there primarily, as you're saying, to say to these young people, you're an idiot for thinking what you think. And that doesn't help anybody, never has. I don't think he was being genuine in his claim that, he can talk about anything, he's there to listen and to have dialogue. It's not dialogue when you basically say to people, you're an idiot. That's not dialogue. Dialogue is more, in my experience, when somebody says, so why do you think that? Tell me more.
Yeah,
I'm
you want to,
curious
yeah.
about what you think about this or that. What do you think about this? That's a dialogue. I think this because of that, so I'm curious about what you think, and what you think about this. And what you think. Socrates would be pleased with that. But Charlie Kirk, I don't think ever rose to that level of conversation. It's sad, really sad when you quit.
Yeah, we should be sad, but there are a lot of liberals who celebrate his death.
Oh, that was sad
That's too
too.
much.
That was sad too. Me man, it was male. Yeah. So, what do you think of Jordan Peterson?
I mean, Jordan Peterson is definitely much calmer, right? But also he's like really educated and older, so he knows
Right.
more empathy, right?
And he's a psychiatrist or a psychologist.
Right, that too, right? That makes a big deal. Like, I mean, Charlie, like, so I think maybe I met people like Charlie Kirk, not that much disagree and things,
Yeah.
but like, because Charlie Kirk didn't go to college, but he, the base college students, he's very articulate, he's great at, making speeches, even though some of his facts may not be the best choices, right?
Right.
But because he went through that process and had that result, he probably was very, very proud of himself, which is why he acts like that.
Yeah, there was a bit of arrogance there.